Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly love reading. Let's see what's going on for you this week in terms of love. We have the Nine of Swords, Judgment in reverse, the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. And this is the Connolly Tarot, by the way. Okay, so how are they feeling about you? What's going on here? So this person is very much in their minds, they're very much in their fears with the Nine of Swords. This is someone who overthinks. They may have a fearful attachment style or an anxious attachment style. So this could be someone that has a fear of intimacy. They fear getting too close because they've just got used to growing up with emotionally detached parents. They didn't feel close to their family, and so they kind of got used to that. They may have a fear of abandonment, and so this person can be extremely independent. So yeah, there's a sense that this person feels very drawn to you, but at the same time it triggers up all these fears, and so it's like they're creating a lot of scenarios in their mind, thinking worst case scenarios. And right next to this is the Judgment card in reverse. So one aspect of this is that they could be like hypercritical of you or of the connection, of thinking things are going to go wrong, or looking at the negatives, because they're very, very afraid of opening up, investing their emotions, merging their energies with you if it's going to turn out to be a really painful connection or a really painful ending. And so this person isn't consciously aware that they're even doing that. But they have all these judgments. I feel like they have self-judgment as well. They're not feeling good enough. Another aspect of this card is that they're not listening to their intuition. They're very much in their mind. It's like spirit is trying to communicate to them. Their higher self is trying to communicate to them the real truth of this connection. But they can't see it. The Nine of Swords is like sleepless nights, overly anxious, thinking worst case scenarios. So yeah, their mind is clouding their judgment. They cannot see clearly. I feel like they've run away from you. They have this tendency to run away, but then once they've got so much distance, then they miss you. Then they feel like perhaps I made the wrong decision, perhaps I am supposed to be with you, and then they come running back to you. They get close and then they start backing off. And this, I feel, has led to a Tower moment, or a Tower moment is brewing between you both, because they're sabotaging the connection. You may be getting very tired of this, not knowing where you stand, everything being up in the air, hot and cold behaviour. And this could be an argument or a separation that's happened or is about to happen, but it is a blessing in disguise. The Tower always is. It's the divine stepping in. It could be a huge breakdown between you both, but it's also breaking down this person's illusions, the things they couldn't see clearly, this pattern that they were stuck in within your connection, and most likely throughout all of their relationships, in their relationship history as well. The Tower moment is causing the destruction of the ego, destruction of illusions, conditioning. So it is a blessing in disguise. They're going to see their patterns, their wounds much more clearly in order to be able to clear those out. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person, they're confused. They may have this tendency to daydream. This could be someone that always thinks the grass is greener on the other side. They may form attachments to people who are emotionally unavailable, because then they can love from afar and it feels safer because they don't have to get close and have all these fears triggering up. So this could be many options, they're like, what direction do I go in? because yeah, there's like a crossroads here on the path as well. But I feel that Tower moment is going to bring them clarity. And we have the Ace of Cups here, which is a brand new beginning in love. This is that self-love, but also to me the heart chakra is the gateway to your soul's wisdom. So this is an awakening for this person, them opening their heart, hearing their intuition, really seeing the truth, having peace in their heart, and then allowing themselves to open to give and receive love with you. So this has all happened for a reason. There's been a lot of turmoil, but that's been breaking down the blocks that this person has been suffering with. Okay, so let's look at some message cards, how they're really feeling. We have the Six of Wands. Let me be your hero. So this is victory after a battle, after a struggle, after adversity. So yeah, they're feeling a little bit foolish because they're having this clarity that they just couldn't see in the past, their own blocks, their own fears, and how that was all sabotaging. So they're calming down, they're relaxing, they're having peace, and they want to be your hero. They want to fight for this connection. They want to be there for you. They want to be strong, dependable, and for there to be a stability. This can also represent rebuilding your connection. The Tower card, rebuilding. Yeah, look, we have the Sun. I'm so happy. So they feel this peace. They see the light. They finally understood what they couldn't understand for so long. And this is happiness. This is joy returning to your connection, because this person just feels much more stable within themselves. The Sun is also the healing of the inner child. So yeah, a lot of inner child wounds will really be triggered up for this person within your connection. I want you so badly, the Knight of Wands. They're feeling very passionate. So there may have been a separation because of that Tower moment, and then that led to clarity for this person, and now they want to race back in. They want to be close to you. They want to be intimate with you on all senses of the word. And the Knights are often messengers as well. So you may be hearing from this person very soon. They may apologize to you. They may ask for a second chance. They want to rekindle your connection. Yeah. The Nine of Swords has come out again. I lay awake at night worrying about us. So yeah, this was this person's problem really. Like, they were overthinking things, over worrying rather than letting things unfold naturally. This was their subconscious way of trying to stay in control of the situation, because they felt very out of control emotionally. They're scared of the unknown. I believe this is the Moon card. Yeah, so it was very scary. It's like, ironically, the more that they love you, the scarier this has been for them. And as I'm talking right now, my eyes have just looked upwards, and I'm looking at a book which is on my bookshelf, and it's called Fear. It's all about how to overcome your fears. So that's another confirmation. This person loves you, but that's why it scared them so much. They had emotionally avoidant parents, is what I'm feeling. They didn't feel loved. They didn't feel like they had a secure relationship. They didn't feel like it was secure to express their emotions in the past. So they may well have difficulties expressing their emotions to you, or even understanding their own emotions. So they were very much in their comfort zone, scared of the unknown for a long time. I will fight for us. Knight of Swords. So yeah, they want to fight for this connection. Again, a knight is communication. they're definitely not giving up. They're trying to overcome their own blocks, and it's really good that they realise now what those blocks are. I can't let you go. 4 of Pentacles, so they are still holding on tightly to the connection. They are working on the connection, and like I said, they will fight for things to get better between you both. So we'll look at the Island Time Wellness cards next. How do they feel about you? What's going on in the connection? They feel a lot of passion, insane chemistry. You like each other equally, having fun. So yeah, there was like a magnetic pull between you both. I feel like this connection is very much about you both awakening as well. And so, you know, in order for us to awaken, all of our blocks have to come up to the surface to be understood and purged, healed, released. I feel a lot of passion. And it scares the hell out of them at times though. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Maybe you walked away from them. Maybe you had many options in some cases, and that created the Tower moment for them so they could finally realise. But also I feel like they've been discussing this connection with their friends, maybe even a female friend. But yeah, just talking about your connection with their friends, trying to seek advice. Maybe, you know, they had many options. They're trying to stay single for a long time just because of their fears of intimacy. We have Coffee Cup. Meeting and conversing. So yeah, again, I'm feeling like they've been meeting up with a friend and they've been talking about your connection a lot. Savouring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So yeah, I definitely feel like they figured some things out about your connection through a discussion with someone who's a good friend to them. And we have, yeah, Butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. So yeah, there's a major shift in the right direction here between you both. I do feel like someone helped them with this realization as well. Okay, and we have seduction and stabbed in the back. So maybe this person ran away to be with someone else and you felt stabbed in the back. In some cases it could be the other way around. You left this person behind because you couldn't deal with just not knowing where you stood or feeling like you were on hold. Maybe you got with someone else and they feel stabbed in the back. Whichever way round resonates. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. And then we have heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. Could be that some of you are suspicious that they've got involved with this female friend of theirs, but I don't feel like that is the case. But yeah, some of them ran away to be with someone else, or they just wanted to stay single and it was really painful, and that led to the Tower moment between you both. So, my soul's desire. How are they feeling about you right now? I feel like it's these three here. I hide my feelings for you, but secretly I love you so much. So yeah, they have difficulties in feeling safe in expressing their emotions, and that is from their childhood. It's a subconscious fear. I look at your social media every day, so yeah, this is someone who has been loving you from afar, but they've been worried about you moving on. They're worried that you've met someone else perhaps, or that you will. There was that 4 of Pentacles as well. They're holding on, they'll fight for you. Maybe they feel like there's a competition here between them and someone else. But yeah, they're spying on your social media every day. I will get in touch very soon. So yeah, they will have that important conversation with you. They will explain their feelings, maybe give you an apology. I've been through hell and back. So yeah, they've had a very difficult life, very difficult childhood. I feel like they're their own worst enemy subconsciously, like their own thoughts take them through hell and back. That's a lot of cards, but I'll look at them because the one on the top seems very relevant. I'm ready. I don't want to fight this anymore. So yeah, this person is finally ready to take your connection to the next level. Please don't leave me. I'm so sorry. I can't leave without you. Wow. I fantasize about you every day. And there was that passion card as well. I don't know why, but I feel so self-conscious around you. So this person has been suffering with some self-esteem issues, not feeling good enough. You know, maybe they're comparing themselves to other people, and you as well. I can't live up to your fantasies. Okay, so this person, they may feel like you have certain expectations of them and they've not felt confident enough to be able to live up to those. So that's held them back for a long time. I realise now that no other person can ever replace you. So yeah, in some cases they may have had all these other options, or they ran off to be with someone else, and they realise now that they will never love anyone like they love you. I can't tell you how scared I am that you might have moved on. Wow, yeah. I'm trying so hard to figure out how to make it work between us. Yeah. They've been trying to figure out how to overcome their blocks. I can't imagine my life without you. Wow. Okay, so let's pull some messages out of the bag next. How are they feeling about you right now? They are longing for you very, very deeply, very afraid that you're slipping through their fingers, very afraid they missed their opportunity with you. Yeah, they have a lot of regret about that. Regret about hurting you as well. They regret that they took you for granted. They feel that you belong together, so they see you as the one. But their heart was always in the palm of your hands, and that made them feel very vulnerable. They were afraid of being heartbroken. So we'll look at the divination dice next. King, or the crown. This is like the crown chakra, and this is all about that awakening, the epiphanies, listening to their higher self, spirit guides, seeing the truth. And they want to be your king as well. They want to be the best version of themselves for you. Yeah, there was definitely a tower moment. The divine intervened so that there could be this awakening. Yeah, there was some anger here. Maybe you got angry with them and walked away. Maybe they got angry at you if you were trying to get them to open up, but they regret that. They're angry at themselves. There's so much chemistry between you both. The frog, they leapt away, but it's like they feel like they treated you badly. They were the frog, but now they want to turn into that prince or the king. Okay, so let's look at the charms. What messages want to come out for you and this connection, this person today? So we have the chakra stone. This is maybe a kundalini awakening for this person. They are healing on such a deep energetic level. Their energy is rising up to the higher chakras, so they're becoming much more intuitive. We have the Christmas pudding. So to me this always reminds me of Great Britain, obviously at Christmas time, so that could be relevant. Could be like a surprise communication, because they hid the coin in the past. They would hide the coin, I can't remember what coin it is, in the Christmas pudding, and yeah, it would come as a surprise. Something significant may have happened at Christmas time as well. So we have the purse. Could be anything to do with like money issues. You may have met this person through your career perhaps. They could be wealthy, or they could have financial issues that they've been struggling with. However that resonates. Could be a long distance between some of you with the aeroplane. Travelling to see you. Maybe there was a separation because of lockdowns. I'm looking forward to the day when that won't have to be mentioned at all in any of these readings, as you all are. And we have the cross with the rose on, and this always reminds me of the Rumi Oracle card, the Celestial Rose of Ma. And basically that is about in order to get to the love, the heart awakening, the union, you have to go through the thorns, the difficulties. You have to, you know, go through the difficulties, because love isn't all about the happiness and the joy. Love is about the pain, the purging, the difficult awakening as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.